What's the matter with you, Junior? What's the matter with you? What did you say? You talking to me? You talking to me, kid? You busting my balls?
And you're damn right. What episode was that you just said?
Who are you?
Episode 28, folks.
28.
28
We're almost Chris's age.
today.
We're almost Chris's age. This podcast's almost your age. Well, not age, but you know what I'm saying. Fucking whatever. Welcome back. It's been a long time. How's everyone's couple seconds been?
Oh, absolutely shattered.
I'm
Nice to see
boiling.
you looking well.
It's still really hot outside.
Oh,
Still got your hair cut, I see.
Yeah, still got the old barn.
Ain't growing back, is it?
Nah.
Looks nice. Looks nice. Look handsome. If I was a couple years younger, you'd probably have me.
Oh, thanks.
Like that, yeah. Anyway, I heard you got some goddamn content for the boys.
Have I?
Yeah,
Oh,
it sounds like something to do with scones or something. Is it scones? I thought you said
No,
scones.
I think it's like how when they measure how hot something is.
Scones. A field full of scones?
It's when they measure how hot something is, isn't it?
Oh,
What do they measure it in?
Oh, what?
Chili scale.
Schofield.
Oh, treasure chili
is it
scale.
Schofield scale?
No, it's like It's like, isn't it? It's something like that.
Yeah, they
We
do.
have had
They
a
say
few
it's
of
like,
them,
100 Schofields. This is how hot it is or something.
Yeah, so tell us about that one Schofield.
Yeah. So tell us how hot the
How hot the drama news is on.
How many
Maybe
Schofields?
we shouldn't say hot because we don't know what this is covering.
Nah.
Nor do I. There's so much stuff going on.
How many?
I'm pretty sure it's not good.
How many Schofields is that Walter Phillips in?
How many?
No, wait, I can't do that.
It's not going to be hot.
No, not with
We
Walter.
don't. Just let everyone know we don't know what this story is.
We never do.
Right then.
Sounds like you're on fucking this morning with Schofield.
Sounds like you're on that.
And hey, take it.
Let's react.
If you was Holly Willoughby,
Yeah.
you don't want to know. Anyway,
What he would do to himself
things I would do to me in front of you
if he was.
if you was Holly.
Right, what's going on?
Okay, then. So rest in piss. Rolf Harris, former BBC children's TV presenter, died recently of throat cancer.
Really?
Yeah. Harris was jailed for historic sexual abuse cases involving underage girls. He denied the accusations involving his didgeridoo.
That's why you said rest in piss.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Harris, an Australian of Welsh parentage.
Not going to pick anything up.
Sorry about that. That's running gag.
That's a running gag. He does
By
it.
accident.
It's running gag.
That's part of his segment.
And sorry, here.
Things to do.
Harris, an Australian of Welsh parentage, was also a renowned painter and singer and was once a guest on Jim Will Fix It, a children's entertainment show hosted by former BBC children's presenter, prolific paedophile Sir Jimmy Savile, who had many very high-profile acquaintances, including former British Tory Prime Minister Maggie Thatcher, the milk snatcher.
Oh, Maggie.
But talking of BBC
And talking
children's
Simpsons.
presenters and pedos.
Jim Will Fix It.
Oh,
Jim Will
great.
Fix It is a crazy name for a paedophile to have a show of.
Yeah.
Philip
'Cause
Schofield's
look at how
brother.
many people he broke.
Yeah, he's not going to fix
You heard
anything.
about that?
What?
Philip Schofield's brother Timothy has been found guilty of sexually abusing a teenage boy from the age of 13 for 4 years after denying all charges. Timothy, now sacked by the police.
Shouldn't have said how hot is this news.
Timothy, now sacked by the police, will now be locked away for 12 years.
Jesus.
The convicted paedophile's brother, former BBC children's TV presenter, that's the third one we mentioned, isn't it? Former BBC TV children's presenter, Philip Schofield, 52, also spent many years in the closet and recently came out before his ex-18-year-old lover could expose him for who he really is, a controlling narcissist with a liking for teenage boys, leaving Schofield's poor wife of many years devastated at all the revelations unfolding.
Wait, is that what he is?
Yeah, that was ages ago.
Is that who is?
He came out as...
What, is Philip a controlling narcissist?
Oh.
That's what people are saying that work with him.
Oh, people that work with him are saying that.
Homosexual.
He is
Yeah.
homosexual, so he came out, didn't he?
Yeah, I know. I thought he didn't know.
Yeah, but he got a really good response. Everyone was supporting him, wasn't
I know,
they?
Yeah,
but
everyone was like-
he was today.
everyone was like,
Savile
you're
died.
s-
Everyone was going, oh, poor Savile, and then they found out. Oh,
Yeah,
Everyone
but
was
what-
like, oh, you're so strong.
Yeah, everyone was like, yeah, everyone's giving support, but who is supporting the wife?
And
Like,
maybe some-
I was like, well, what's
Yeah.
poor fucking woman?
maybe there's some really
Yeah,
strong
she's been lied
allegations
to
going to
the
come
whole
out about
time.
him that we don't know about yet.
Wait, so has he done something? You're saying he's a...
No,
Who knows?
his brother has.
Oh, his brother.
His brother's got put up to
Is that
prison.
why- is that
I'm not
why
saying
he's
it's true
trans-
for it. All we're saying is, all
But did-
we've heard is Schofield's lover, ex-lover, who's 18.
Yeah.
Schofield met him when he was 13.
Sounds a bit like...
And Schofield was
what do you call
probably
it?
6 or something.
What do they call it?
Enabling.
When you get them when they're young, and then
grooming.
Oh yeah, sounds like grooming.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I know this woman. Yeah, she loved little dogs. She used to groom them. Anyway, right?
That's disgusting.
I know. It is said that Schofield met the teenager when he was just 13 years old. Meaning Schofield was 47 at the time. Oh, there you go.
Schofield, Timmy.
That's two little boys mentioned in his article. Now then.
No one knows.
Okay, Two Little Boys was a song brought out by Rolf Harris back in the day.
Oh,
Now then was Savile's, and one of Savile's sayings. The judge commended the bravery of the witnesses at Timothy's trial, especially Gordon the Gopher, who many years ago was regularly locked away in a broom cupboard with the defendant's brother, Philip.
A broom cupboard?
Yeah.
Golfer?
Yeah. Gopher.
Why was he locked in a broom cupboard?
Years ago, Gopher, when he first started his BBC presenting career, he used to present children's TV, and his room was called the Broom Cupboard, and he had this little puppet called Gordon the Gopher. He used to put his hand up inside the puppet. You know, like... in the broom cupboard.
Yeah.
So, although,
that's funny.
So Gopher would come out the closet, but he used to spend his time in the... in the broom cupboard with his hand up the backside of a little gopher called Gordon.
Oh, I understand the gag now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have been funny if I knew what that meant.
I know.
Yeah, it's a shame, innit? Anyway,
there'll be some people.
It's the thing when you're trying to do clever things with thick people.
Yeah, thicker than water, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, folks. If you don't understand what I'm saying, but I don't understand it either.
There'll be someone. Comment down below if you're...
Yeah.
If you're one of us.
So someone's written in.
Have they?
Again.
Yeah.
So, would you Adam and Eve? That's not bad, is it?
Written in.
No one's
written in. What's his name?
Her name.
Her name. Is that a name?
Yeah, well, I'll enlighten you.
Her name.
I'll show you. Do you want me to read her letter out?
Yeah.
Maybe we can help her out. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice to help our fans out.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing in.
Help you out.
Yeah.
What is the segment called?
Pardon?
Why is he so softly spoken?
Well, this is sensitive.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you go.
Okay, there's a letter here. Dear Thick of the Water, loving your show, as always. It cheers me up when I am down. I'm a part-time elevator attendant from Lifton.
Interesting. That sounds very fitting.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
Yes.
Can you advise me on a delicate family matter?
All right. That's...
My mother-in-law wants to gift my baby her middle name. We, my husband and I, don't want it. It's a shame, isn't it?
That's a real shame.
Mrs. Flaps, spelt P-H-A. We're going to laugh at that, We're going to laugh.
I know.
This is sensitive.
I just thought about saying earlier.
Mrs. Flaps, spelt P-H-L-A-P-P-S, it's German.
Yep.
And her husband had already decided to not have a middle name for their daughter Rosie, but Rosie's grandmother won't let up. Her grandmother, Fanny, refused to comment.
What? That's a sticky situation you got yourself in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fanny Flaps.
Rosie Fanny Flaps.
Her second name's Flaps.
Surname's Flaps, it's German, P-H-L-A-P-P-S.
Yeah.
And they named a little girl Rosie, but the grandmother, Fanny, wants Rosie to have the middle,
Yeah. Oh,
and that's why Mum and Dad said we don't want her to be called Rosie Fanny Flaps. Imagine her in school. Rosie Fanny Flaps, yes, well, you better see a doctor. It's going to be a bit dodgy in there.
Well, we need to give this girl advice, right? Is that what she's written in for? Or?
Well, really, you can't give her the middle name
Fanny
Mrs.
Flaps.
Mrs. Flaps, you can't give her the middle name because, it won't be very nice for her at school and stuff when they're calling out the register and that sort of thing. Or she gets called out in a supermarket. Rosie Fanny Flaps, aisle 16. Everyone's be going, let's go and see, have a look here. Rosie Fanny Flaps in aisle 16. What's going on? It wouldn't be very fair, would it? So you better tell Fanny Flaps.
So is it the mother-in-law?
You love her, but...
that wants her to have the middle name?
Yeah, Fanny.
Yeah, you're probably going to have to either...
kill the...
husband or the mother-in-law.
You're going to have to kill that Fanny.
Nah, I just think there's something fishy about the whole thing.
Or give the Fanny what it wants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What about Miss Flaps?
Yeah. Isn't it? Very fishy.
Yeah. So you have to choose which one you want. You can't have both. You have to talk to one of them. You know what I mean? That's all I can say, really.
Right. Do you think she should have it?
If my son named his daughter
Fanny flaps.
I'll give him a clip round the ear.
Clip.
Clit or clip?
Clip.
Whatever you want, son.
What, oh.
She might make a kid on OnlyFans though.
Yeah. Anyway, talking of
OnlyFans.
Talking of OnlyFans. Oh, we didn't know we was going on to that one as well. Just about to jump into mate, but we've got a bit of time.
Segway King.
Right, OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Little story here, yeah. That got sent through to us via some other media outlet. It said OnlyFans story, okay? A couple claim to have quadrupled their salaries while having more fun by swapping their job in the ambulance service for OnlyFans. So there was ambulance in the ambulance service. This couple
They swapped their job for OnlyFans.
For OnlyFans, this couple have. Kaylee, 26,
Millennials.
and Emily, 28.
Zoomers. Karen. Zoom. This is for the...
Kaylee, 26,
audience.
and Emily, 28, quit their jobs as emergency medical technicians in the ambulance service after suffering extreme burnout and traumatic jobs. Because you would do, wouldn't you, in the ambulance service?
Yeah, or like retail.
Whilst working on the front line of the NHS, saying we felt completely shagged out after each shift. The duo from near Norwich, a fine city.
You remember that from the 80s or something?
Yeah. Went from lifesavers to fanny shavers, posting saucy pics as they set up their own OnlyFans account. Kaylee first joined OnlyFans in March 2021 after leaving the NHS ambulance service in January 2021. Her partner, Emily, then joined the team full-time in January 2023. Let's be thankful that she joined the team, says Kaylee. Doing it on my own, I was feeling bushed. I didn't write this. This is what they wrote in.
She needs to check.
From covering car crashes to uncovering gashes, the couple now make quadruple their NHS £11 per hour salary whilst having more fun swapping their Nina for their Nunu.
Well, God damn.
God damn.
Yeah, what's the world coming to?
Well, it's
How
coming.
do I become
Eh?
someone that works at that place?
The adult industry, you know, it's always made money, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always been the hottest thing on the market. You'd be so happy that you went to the adult industry like, 30 years ago,
Yeah.
because all the footage is just grainy. No one's going to touch it.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry. No one's going to look at you anymore. I guess they didn't worry anyway, but if that was a concern, it's not anymore.
No, I mean, Katie started first and said to Emily, like, keep your lips firmly closed.
And she didn't.
She didn't want.
Joined in the end.
She didn't want any competition.
But they're earning a good dollar.
Damn. Well, if we're talking OnlyFans,
viewers,
You might have to throw it in, Chris. Throw it into the mix.
This is why I call my fan base
well,
thickos.
I don't know. Didn't you want to talk about?
Speaking of OnlyFans.
Well, I could, but it's going to be a long one.
Sound excited.
Oh, well, there you go then. I'll tell you what then.
That's right. Going through this pretty quickly.
That's
so
Well, I'm trying to get it through quickly for that.
it's not what you meant to do.
Speed running.
But
Oh, we try to get through this shit. We got to go get drunk.
Someone wrote in I found
Someone
this in the annals.
some article.
In the annals in our thinking.
It's a PO box, an article.
Which is nice relief for people, because we've had a bit of a struggle with the cost of living,
Found
the
them in
cost
the
of food
annals
going
of
up
our-
constantly and that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So at the moment, which is nice news, grocery inflation eases for the second consecutive month. That's nice, isn't it?
that
Is
is
that real?
very nice because
Standard shrinkflation
I love
and
it.
inflation
Yeah.
all happening at once.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
pretend there's a reason for it
Yeah.
and you believe it.
the food's smaller now, but the prices have gone down.
Yeah, probably. You probably got half a packet of crackers for the same price, that sort of thing. Isn't
Honestly,
Yeah.
the chocolate bars used to be so big. Now they're like half the size.
Yeah, and I bought-
double the price.
Everything smaller in it. I bought a pair of pants on the other day and I fucking couldn't get them on. Cheap bastards. Do you know what I mean? It's the same price. What's going on? I was
We get like a lot of Europe get
Wow.
get
I think
given
that's inflation on your part.
or something like that. Yeah, frustration.
like places like McDonald's give us smaller portions over here
I
compared to
don't
what
mind a
they
small portion every now and then.
compared to what they'd give like in America.
Yeah, well, you do only need the small portions.
Well,
to
you
be
need
fair.
to know what
Yeah,
audience
you do
can
only need it, but I'm fucking
screw
hungry
over.
and I actually need to eat more, but I can only afford to eat as little as what I'm given,
Yeah.
and that's not enough. So those big portions would have been great.
Please, sir.
Can I have some more?
That's Curtis at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And they say, no.
As prices for coffee and tea reach boiling point, the cost of tin soup, etc., has finally simmered down.
Yes, I love soup. The last time I had it, it made me sick.
Excellent. Buyers will still
It was
need to
left
buckle
out.
their belts in the clothing area. It's still a bit of a headache in the healthcare aisles, but the moisturisers are helping to iron out the wrinkles.
Oh, I need
There's been
some.
a new zest for spending on oranges and lemons, with bananas proving to be the most fruitful in this section.
Fruitful.
Oh my God.
Toilet paper sales, which hit the skids for the third time last month, and went down the pan, are finally on a roll and no longer bogged down. Things really are looking very, very flush indeed.
Oh, we love a good bit of positive news.
We do. It was chaos in the local supermarket earlier today as police failed to arrest a local serial killer in Isle 8. By the cornflake section. Police have described the man as wearing a breakfast bowler hat, having ears of corn, and crunchy nuts covered in porridge. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what I was thinking then. When I was typing it out from the news report.
Yeah. That's just a typo, I think.
I think that was just a typo.
Someone was drunk anyway at some point.
Anyway, congratulations to Robert De Niro. Woo!
Congrats, Robert De Niro. Why are we congratulating him?
Convicted, is he?
Yeah.
No, Robert De Niro has become a father for the 7th time.
7th time?
1 year
He'll
shy.
give Ja Rule run for his money.
He must have so much money.
1 year shy of his 80th birthday.
What? 80th?
Yeah.
He's having his 7th.
He's just had his 7th child at the age of 79
What, he's
years old.
beating down a pussy like that at that age?
So how long is he going to be a dad for? How long is this kid going to have a dad for?
Well, he now has
Doesn't
three
matter, he's gonna have his
daughters.
dad's money for long enough, you know what I mean?
He now has 3 daughters. The age gap
that's
between the
okay.
eldest daughter and the youngest being 51 years.
Holy shit.
Yes, so by the time the little girl's like 20 or whatever, or 18, her sister's going to be 70.
That's so weird.
So he's going to look at her sister. She's going to look like a grandma, and she's never going to know her grandma. The only family this kid's going to know is her siblings.
Yeah.
Or his. I don't know if it's a her or he or she. But she's not going to have any memory of her parents, maybe. Depending on when they die, she's not going to have any memory of her parents or grandparents.
How old was the
She's
woman?
only going to know her brothers and sisters.
Well, she will have memory of her parents, her father, because he's in all them films.
She's going to watch the film.
I think you're just talking raging bullshit, my son.
And she's going to have all these
You
De Niro.
you ain't careful. You have to go and get a taxi driver home.
She's gonna go to school and be like, "This is my dad," and they're gonna be asking, "Why is he so many jobs? He's a gangster and he fucking a boxer,
and he drives a big Winnebago
and
a player,
and he's good at massages."
How old was the woman that gave birth? Young.
I don't know. It says here, he says he adores his girls. They're my world, and my sons are such good fellas.
Not his world though.
Sometimes confused old fella has made so many movies over his long industrious career that he sometimes struggles to realise whether he's on set with a load of film extras or at home with his family.
Fuck that guy.
Bob is often heard at home raising his voice at his kids whilst wearing a yellow silk Rocky Balboa dressing gown and his wife's pink fluffy slippers and a cup of cocoa in his hands.
Is cocoa short for cocaine? Or?
Yeah, he's going around like that with it in his hand. He's going,
actual cocoa.
"What's the matter with you, Junior? What's the matter with you? What did you say? You're talking to me? You talking to me, kid? You busting my balls? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?" Sound like someone else there. "Now, get to your room before somebody gets whacked." And then under his breath, "You motherfucker, you."
Damn.
Sweet, yeah.
Yeah.
Father. Well done, Bob. Well done.
Andy De Niro.
I should nickname him Bob the Knob. I mean, not because he's a knob. I mean, because
he's always putting a knob in, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very virile. Very virile.
And that's a great, it's never too late to do anything, especially
exactly.
Blow someone's back out. It's never too late.
Talking of blowing people's backs out.
What's that mean?
It means when you smash it from behind so good.
New saying.
Oh yeah, that's
not
what
for me.
All the kids say now.
Can't keep up nowadays.
Yeah, it's just another saying for.
That's been around for a while.
Right,
I can show you.
An OnlyFans model ruined her mum's marriage recently. Yeah, she did.
That's easily done. Can I guess how?
Okay, how?
So obviously she's found that her husband
Father's found out.
is subscribed to her OnlyFans, and he's probably even he's probably even asking for specific things on an anonymous account.
Damn.
Seen the door going down on mum. Is that right?
Second time in a row.
Yeah.
I say my headline, and the end is discovered straight away.
What, by dad?
Yeah. And in months, man, what are you doing on there anyway?
Yeah, by you. Well,
I knew it because I always said.
Well, you discovered the girl.
No, I guessed what the problem was. But I always said,
did you tell her mum?
I would never imagine have a daughter that OnlyFans. I always said, I bet you there's going to be family members that look at daughter because you can't trust every family member. You're going to have some fucked up family members.
Some people love incest,
and they're going to look at that daughter as OnlyFans. See, I know people do it.
Well, it wasn't.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it was her husband, but
what happened? Sorry, tell me the story again.
An OnlyFans model ruined her mum's marriage.
Yeah.
How?
So
she told her mum that her top subscriber is her stepdad.
Oh, well, she's with the stepdad. Oh, the mum's married with this geezer. It's not her dad. It's a stepdad and a mum are together.
Yeah.
And the top subscriber is the stepdad.
Oh, it's the stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah. And
I'll tell you what, I ain't getting that thing. I'm never going to look at that. Might see you two on it.
I ain't on it. I'll let you know.
No, I don't want to know. I want to know.
Nah, I'm sending it straight
Rather
to you.
die in ignorance.
So yeah, she told her mum about it and she weren't lying. So I got some quotes from her
Top
here.
subscriber as well.
Yeah, I know.
So he donates the most money to OnlyFans because he watches
Why
it
don't
so
you
much.
just give her pocket money? Like,
Well, he wants to see her
Well,
pussy.
that's what I thought. When I first read her headline, I was like, he's probably just supporting her. Like,
He's just supportive.
He's
What's
just
wrong
being
with
supportive.
it? If I had a stepdaughter, I'd be supportive.
But yeah.
In a different way.
So I
chase your dreams, unless it's OnlyFans.
I pulled some quotes like
calling
this article or whatever.
occupants of interplanetary craft.
So her first thought was like, oh, maybe he was just supporting her, like what I thought as well.
Yeah.
And but he was actually spending money on requests.
See, I even said I bet he was doing requests, didn't I?
What's her name?
I don't know what the name of the model is. She's Australian.
Well,
who?
I don't know.
It's actually crazy.
Carly.
All right. Was he saying like the request, Carly? When you finish, could you put the bins out, please?
He's like, I love the way your tits look there, and can you make sure the bins go out tonight because it's Tuesday?
Yeah. Tomorrow morning, could you bring the milk in because it went a bit sour in the sun yesterday.
Gives her like an extra
Mum got the ump,
50.
you know what I mean?
He's like, can you do a squirt show? And also make sure you lock the doors when you come in tonight because it was left open the other day.
Yeah. And stop wearing socks around the house.
And can you clean the fridge out? It smells.
So she said,
well, I couldn't say fishy because I would have said
wasn't
fishy
even like
earlier.
a punchline.
I know, but I couldn't. I went.
It was just a job,
say, and could you clean the fish out, please? Can you clean? Yeah. Can you clean the fish out, please? It smells fridgy.
yeah.
That one,
Anyway, carry on.
She was saying, when I first started this website, I had this number one customer who was my number one customer and bought every single thing I sent him and was pretty much a follower from the beginning.
She kept on finding it around the house. What's she sending him?
What? I don't know what she sent
It'd be
him.
like videos and nudes.
Not physical things.
Nah, like...
It'd be funny when she finds it on the chair in the hallway, like all the knickers and socks that she sent him.
Well, unless there's extra, but all I know is
I mean, it could have been her bathwater. Who knows? He was buying that shit
bathwater?
Well, but that's what some of these girls do.
There's 100% going to be pictures.
They bath in a bar.
Well, dead skin cells.
Bottle it up and send it and sell it.
Send it to Africa.
What? Why Africa?
Water aid.
All right, anyway. So they would talk every day and claims he made a lot of, and she claims he made a lot of customer requests, spending $2,000 in Australian currency over a 2-month span.
2 month what? Sperm?
2-month span.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. How she found out is he had a very specific username on her OnlyFans. And
your stepdaddy.
Stepdaddy. and his address.
Yeah.
And a picture of him and his
year
wife.
is born. Like 99.
A picture of, and his profile picture with her. On the park, pushing the swings.
And on her TikTok, someone was viewing her videos who had the same name. So she got notifications saying one of your followers is in your contacts.
Because he's old. He got caught out by technology, being linked to everything.
I mean, I feel like just having the same fucking news. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you're going to view your stepdaughter's news, request specific sex videos and shit, you're going to change your name on anything else.
I mean, that's just, you're not even trying, are you? If you're not even just changing your username, you're not trying.
At least try. Yeah, some people are dumb.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you can't.
And he must get, it must be a fetish because of the relation. Like, there's surely.
Oh, yeah. Well, I always say.
Because there's loads of people on OnlyFans who could donate.
OnlyFans is successful because it's if you're not famous, you're only going to be successful if you're popular, because most of the interest is someone is showing their titties.
Yeah.
So you got more connection there. It's not just because you can look at porn whenever you want.
Yeah.
But if it's someone that you used to go to school with or something, you're like, what? It's like, what the fuck? You got to see that, and then everyone sends it around.
Yeah.
But your stepdaughter, I bet he was fucking getting crazy.
Yeah.
Of that guy. Sicko.
So at first she couldn't figure it out, like who it was on her contacts list, but she narrowed it down to 6 people, and on a phone book.
Who were the 6 people? Santa Claus, the headmaster, the local priest,
his uncle, the
social worker, social worker, uncle, and stepdad.
Her sister's boyfriend,
Frankie, Frankie
postman.
So she said,
postman flaps. We had flaps. Sorry about that.
So what she did next, which I thought was pretty smart, she said she went with a what?
He said put it for a slot.
Oh, all right, yeah, Post
Malone.
So yeah,
the lick first aid stamp.
I'm going to repeat myself. What she did next, which I thought was like pretty smart when I read it, she said she went with her gut feeling and messaged the website account. I know who this is. And in 2 minutes, she got a message from her stepdad saying, "Hey, can we talk?"
And she said, "No, $2,000. $2,000. You can talk. Otherwise, you have to watch just like everybody else."
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, he got fucking baited. He got baited hard.
She could have made some money out of him.
She did, but she could have made even more, right?
I know who this is.
That would have been blackmailing.
She could get done as well then for fraud.
Yeah, for whatever.
I know who this is. Can we talk?
Yeah.
I'm really into feet.
Really am.
Can we talk? What is it?
I've got your socks.
You need to cut your toenails. There's one in the middle. It's a bit crooked.
Can you wear them pretty socks?
God, I hope he didn't. The fact she had a gut feeling, though, that it was him out of 6 people that she
had
knows.
something dodgy.
It's always the gut feeling.
Yeah, always go with your gut.
You know, he must have been a bit of a weirdo and probably buying her things.
Yeah,
like,
it's probably weird. There's probably signs of him.
Yeah. That's the worst thing when there's signs and then your mum's with him. It's like, what the hell, mum? Come on.
My mum had to go through all that, and her daughter's doing OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So at that point, her mum's got to realise, well, pretty much everyone's got to be looking at this who knows us, because that's obviously the appeal.
Yeah.
Can't really get a boyfriend now.
Well, I don't know if they realise it, because women are not women, not men.
Well, no, but this probably made her realise. Maybe still not, but
I don't know. She probably thinks like I said, she had a gut feeling before. So
is she really giving it up on OnlyFans?
I don't know.
How old is she?
I don't know. She's probably in her late 20s, right? Because she's got a mum and she's with a stepdad. But I don't know.
Age, you can't,
she's on OnlyFans.
I mean, you can't move. You can't move out of this generation, so she could be anywhere from 18 to 80.
Yeah, true. Well, that's.
Well, I think that's the.
We got 5. Well, we got 5 more minutes.
5 more minutes.
So what we're going to fill it with? Oh my god! I did read about Wendy testing an AI chatbot that takes your drive-through order in America.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Takes your drive.
Yeah.
Hi there, sir. How are you? Can I take your order, please?
Yeah. Instead of it being a person, it's going to be a computer you're talking to. I guess. I don't know what the computer's going to look like.
They could do really good themed restaurants now, like a Star Wars one, and Yoda could take your order.
Yeah.
So what have you got, a stutter and stuff like that?
Fuck off.
Or Tourette's.
Oh, that's going to slow the process down. The only reason they're doing it is to speed things up.
I see. So there'll be a
apparently,
button to press, wouldn't there, to call a human, and they let it out the cage, and then it comes out.
Yeah. Well, Wendy's.
I'm just glad that AI is finally doing the shitty jobs, because so far we're all doing the hard labour, and
that's it. Yeah,
and they're painting pictures and doing poetry.
Oh, he's read that article as well.
I know. They're taking all the artistic jobs, and
they're taking all the fun jobs, and we're doing the shitty ones.
Although, I mean,
next they're going to be fucking my girlfriend.
Can they sing on stage though, like a band can
and yours and yours?
They'll find a way. Yeah. Well, they already have
be a model
they have holograms.
They already have holograms that they put on stage and things.
Yeah, they have a show, innit?
Yeah, like Tupac.
Yeah,
ABBA,
like the ABBA show. Yeah.
Not the Russ Abbott show, the ABBA show.
So what did you?
So yeah, they got to teach. Well, Wendy's just saying they're not gonna then take any human's job. It's just so that the workers can now focus on preparing the food rather than receiving the order. But
you mean slaving away?
Do we believe the companies?
No.
And they say the customer will have an option to talk to the customer or like the worker or a robot.
So the worst thing you'll get is when you get a really old person come in and moan at the human that there's AI in the store. That's what they do. They're like, oh, these fucking computers. And it's like, I don't care. I hate this job.
This is the thing, yeah. Really, they should make it to help us. Don't lose your workers, but make our job easier. But really, they don't see it like that. They think, fuck it, we can get rid of people. We don't have to pay. Not trying to make our life easier. It's about them trying to make more profit.
Yeah. That's why a lot of these warehouses and stuff are all automated, aren't they, nowadays?
Yeah. But they're trying to teach it the lingo at the moment.
Lingo?
Yeah, the Wendy's lingo. So a milkshake means a Frosty.
Frosty?
Yeah.
What? Frosties, they're cornflakes.
Apparently it's called... Yeah, well, Wendy's called their milkshake Frosties. So.
Do they? Do they? I ain't going there then.
Well, Wendy's do.
See, that's the old person reaction.
They've only got one Wendy's in the UK. Just opened it up the road.
Yeah. Did we talk about
I want to go to a Wendy's.
We might be doing a show up
there, a Wendy's and didn't get anything.
I'll take you up there for a treat.
Oh, yeah, so did I. We literally had a chance.
I'll let you buy me dinner as well.
From the origin.
I was young, though.
Yeah, so was I, because we looked at it and thought, this is a bit shit. Like, it looked aesthetically, it looked old,
I don't think it was a proper Wendy's, though. It was, like... It was a Wendy's.
Wendy's. Was it called Wendy's?
In a store.
It was in one of those fucking things, innit?
Like gas station or whatever.
Yeah.
What do they call them? Rest stops? One of those places.
Yeah, with a little motel where you can stay the night.
Well, I didn't have a motel. It was a bit smaller one than that.
Yeah.
But, I stayed at one of those. That's for my first Five Guys. I just come off the Nevada desert.
Five Guys is...
into this gas station. There was a Five Guys, and in the gas station, you could buy this big, massive bag of beef jerky for like stupid, cheap money.
Really? Did you get it?
Yeah, I brought it back home to you. Do you remember?
Oh,
2017.
Yeah, you did.
Remember?
I remember
to get through it.
Yeah.
And that was like so cheap. Over it would cost like 50 quid for a bag that size. It was only like $10.
Five Guys apparently make their... Well, I mean, you could probably have guessed it, but I think it came out that they make their fries. They put loads of fries in it because it makes everyone feel like they're getting loads for their money. When really, we all know potatoes are really cheap.
Yeah, 5 pence.
But then it looks good to them.
Yeah.
But the burgers are so overpriced, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Why would they open a really expensive fast food burger place right next to a really cheap burger place in McDonald's in Leisure Centre?
Oh, whatever.
It's so dumb. I'm sure that Five Guys is going to be gone soon. Because that's not making money when it's standing next to McDonald's, is it?
Oh, who knows, man? I mean, it looks
you
like...
You can go get a burger for $1.99. Or, no, you can get it for 99 pence. And then there's a Five Guys next to it.
I don't think it's 99p anymore, though, is it?
Pretty sure it is.
Pretty sure the prices have gone up.
Still 99p, I'm pretty sure. The small ones without cheese.
Yeah, I'm sure it isn't. I feel like it's not 99p anymore. But But yeah, they're saying some of the challenges that AI faces at the customer drive-through would be things like ignoring noises. Like, so someone's got kids. Wind, yeah. Or got kids in the back of the car.
Right, yeah.
It's going to have to... That's the poor old AI. This struggles it's going to have to overcome in its customer service career.
It's going to have to take all the abuse from the managers and the old people and just the general twats of the public.
If that AI is given a body, he's going to be so pissed.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to be like, kill me. Like, imagine your life was retail.
Oh, fuck it. No, that's the worst, isn't it?
God.
Yeah.
How are you going to pay for your food? Chip and pin, I guess.
I don't know, but do you know what I saw in the shop the other day? You know,
people
these days, everyone's got contactless. Like if you go to like, like say I went down Camden Market and they just have this square white thing and they're like, yeah, tap that.
That's right. You can camera around and do it to people's back pockets, can't you? And get them.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
But
people have been doing that, haven't they?
I have to put my
square thing. They go up down people's back pockets or go near their
wallet.
Now.
My Apple Pay, I have to put my phone in for it.
You can't do it on my phone, but like, what if you have your card in your pocket? You could just do that. Yeah, I saw in a shop the other day that you can just buy those things.
Oh, wow.
So it was a small box. It was like, contactless pay.
Yeah, connect up to your bank.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And just have, it's crazy that thing's just ready available. Like we used to use a till. Well, I mean, some shops still do, but that's kind of obscure, I feel like.
You got car boot sales and use it and stuff instead of having cash. People be carrying these around now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Running cash at car boots. So 50p, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, because when I was at Camden...
4p.
Yeah, all the little places do that everywhere. Yeah. The little burger places, they all just have that.
Yeah. It's mad, isn't it? Because that was never a thing. It's always, that was a cash type of place. You just use cash.
It was never a
contact. Yeah, but now they can...
And every transaction you make, you can't...
Buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
You're sending stuff on the black market or whatever.
Buy gold.
Something a bit naughty or counterfeit or...
Hamburger. Uki Street hamburger is now £1.09.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah. It's mad, isn't it?
That doesn't feel satisfying now. Look at that number.
10 pence more.
Yeah, put it up. The prices of things, now. Supermarkets, are they cutting their prices? But are the fast
criminals,
aren't they? 10p
criminal
extra,
enterprises,
man.
Which are legalised.
The 1% have taken over the world, aren't they? People worry about alien invasions. You don't need to worry about that, mate.
We're invaded.
Destroying us already, they are.
Oh, yeah. Aliens will come here and be like...
Eugenics and everything going on right now.
Oh,
have you seen it right now? Tornadoes in the USA.
Right now. I think we're going to have
Bangladesh right now. Massive floods.
No.
Bangladesh.
I think we're going to have a lot to talk about because global warming coming up because it's getting hotter. So we come to the end of this podcast. I want to talk about the heat as well, but we're going to end up talking about it so much.
Well, we like to talk about fluffy animals, don't we, Jake?
Yeah,
but Chris loves fluffy animals, doesn't you?
Oh, yeah.
We've run out of time, everyone.
Okay. Run out of time.
We've got things to do.
Out of time, that's
things
right.
to do, people to see, places to go.
All that goddamn shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, we've been so busy this week, so productive. It's been unbelievable, isn't it? It's been unbelievable. Took the old pot and pan out for the day.
Damn right.
Nature Reserve and all that.
Yeah.
Then took him shopping. Took him some more work in the sector that I'm working in for the last 8 years.
That's your intro.
Oh, I was just saying we've been busy, haven't we?
All right.
And we were successful last weekend. Took last 2 weekends together. And this guy's got a gig to do on his own, a nice big one. A bit way away, but it's going to be a nice day out for you.
Well, Dad's inspirational, isn't he? Looking after his father. He's making me feel bad as a son.
Well, yeah.
Stop looking after your dad.
We need to cut his stuff.
Oh, yeah. We have to actually help you cut your garden and that.
Anyway,
and I'm training him up.
Anyway, let's end the podcast before this dies.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, cut that bit out. It sounds very self-centered.
Yeah, all that stuff probably was
probably
personal.
Cut out the boring stuff and stuff we don't need or whatever.
Anyway,
we don't sound like altruistic narcs or anything, do we?
No,
we want to sound like arseholes.
Yeah,
because we weren't ones
that won't hide it.
Stupid fickos.
Stupid.
Yep, that's episode 28. Hope you liked it.
28, yes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for writing in, Mrs. Flaps. We hope you get it all sorted, eh?
If you liked
young
it,
Rosie. We hope you don't end up getting called Rosie
Fanny
Flaps.
If you liked it, like it. If you hated it, like it.
Just stick with Rosie.
If you don't have an opinion, like it.
If you don't like me,
like it.
Just stick with Rosie Flaps.
Share it to all your friends. Share it to your enemies.
Rosie Flaps is just as bad as Rosie Fanny Flaps.
Share it to that guy that left you with trauma in your love life.
A bit sticky, a bit
Do
hot.
that.
What's that? You're sticky with fat
But that's
Rosie
episode 28. And you know what they But you know what they say? If you like it in the arse, then you ain't got to ask.
Okay, yeah, you carry on, son.
What was you going to say?
I said, don't give the camel the ump.
Got so much to say about anal penetration.
Oh! Calling occupants of interplanetary craft.